Hello. It has been a while. Sorry about that. I just have no idea of what kind of content I want to make. Plus, um, I don't have a capture card, so I can't really record any gaming videos like I want to. Uh, but yeah, it's been a while. Today, we're going through my CD collection. There's more off to the side of me, and even more off to the side of me. Why? Because I'm a whore for CDs. Look how many are here. It's a lot, isn't it? I know it's a lot. It's so much. It's so much. Uh, let's start off with Susie and the Banshees. The best of Susie and the Banshees. I started getting into a lot of more goth music in the last year or so, like actually getting into it. That wasn't like the basics, like Boys Don't Cry by The Cure. But yeah, the this is their this is their greatest hits. Um, Also, my favorite song off of it. Honestly, I really, really fuck with their Do Your Prudence cover. I fuck with that, and that's track one. That is my favorite, but that one's also a cover. So it's like, does that count? Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Um, it is for now. So, yeah, Susie and the Banshees. The best of Susie and the Banshees. Uh, I keep getting distracted a little bit. Sorry about that. Loki, that's my fault. Um, Next up is Death Cab for Cutie, the photo album. Still kind of sticky. I need to deal with that actually. The photo album. Not only is this the photo album, but it's the 20th anniversary deluxe edition, special edition, with the oh god, I can't remember the name of the EP. Shit. Um, but yeah, it's got the EP in it, and it's got the main CD. Um, and my favorite song off of it is "Information Travels Faster" and "A Movie Script Ending." Those are my two. Those are my two favorites. I just really like them. "I Was a Kaleidoscope" is also pretty good. I do like that one. Next up is "Narrow Stairs." I had plans. I had their album plans. I don't know what happened to it. And that's going to be a recurring theme throughout my CD collection. Because there was more to my CD collection, and now it's gone! Don't worry, I have this pile and three other piles of CDs. Um, of similar heights. You could say such great heights. Ha ha ha. Um, I also got two vinyl over here. I had way more. Don't know what happened to them. Uh, 2023 was a very mysterious year, but this is Narrow Stairs by Death Cab for Cutie. It's the inside of it. Trying not to wash out everything about it. Why is everything so fucking washed out? I don't get it. Like, even if I turn this light off, which is pointed at my wall, so it's not washing me out completely, if I turn it off, now it's just dark and I'm washed out. Somehow, my blinds are closed, and somehow everything is being washed out and yet dark at the same time. I don't know what's happening. So you're gonna have to deal with this while I figure it out. But yeah, here's the album. My favorite My favorite is the longest fucking song on here, I Will Possess Your Heart. It's like an 8-minute song, but I love it. God, I wish I had Transatlanticism too. That one has like my favorite song of them from them of all time. Next up is the Fall Out Boy part of the collection. This is from Under the Cloak Tree. I don't have Take This to Your Grave, and I wish I did. And I don't have anything except for Mania from post hiatus Fall Out Boy, and that also makes me sad. I love Mania though, don't get me wrong, and we'll get there eventually. So I just flipped the booklet, which is also going to be a recurring theme in this video. It's going to be a recurring theme. Just you wait! Just you wait. Wow, it is really washing out my fist. Jesus Christ. I didn't see, I just flipped the booklet. Here's what it looks like. My favorite song off of this album is not on this album. It's The Music and the Misery that's on the Black Clouds limited tour EP, whatever. That's my favorite song. Or if you go by the From Under the Cloak Tree demos that were just found, my favorite song on there is either Hand of God or Get Me to a Hospital. But yeah, this is From Under the Cloak Tree. And if I had to say on the main album what my favorite song would be, it's honestly a difficult one to choose because I really do love like all of them. But I would probably have to say EXO is my favorite. Either EXO or Get Busy. But yeah. Next album is Infinity on High. One of my favorite albums from them. Here's the inside. This just so happens to be the special deluxe edition. With the bonus tracks on it, including Gay Is Not a Synonym for Shitty. Yeah, I've got this one. This was in like the first couple years of me collecting CDs. This was one of the first albums I got. My first album that I got ever was Blurry Face by 21 Pilots, because my mom got that because she liked Tear in My Heart. And I then proceeded to become extremely autistic over that band. I do have autism, that isn't like hyperbole. I genuinely got so obsessed with that band. And my mom has had to pay every single day for the last over a decade now. But yeah, for my Infinity on High, favorite song, I would have to say the Takes Over, the Breaks Over. The Take Over, the Breaks Over. Which is track 2. That's probably my favorite song of this album. I also really love You're Crashing But You're No Wave. That one's also really good. It's my personal favorite. Next up, we have Folie à Deux. This is in my top 3. My top 3, Folie à Deux, So Much for Stardust, and Mania. Everybody else hates Mania. I love Mania. I am a Mania defender. I love Mania so much. Here is Folie à Deux. Can you focus on anything but me, please? Um, here's the inside. My favorite song. It's really hard to choose because this album is so good. I think every song is my favorite in one way or another. Um, oh god, I'm like looking at this and it's like, oh my god, what is my favorite? I'm probably just gonna say head first slide into Cooperstown on a bad bet. So that one's really good. Here's Fall Out Boy's uh, greatest hits album, their first one, Believers Never Die Part One. Um, see if I can get this open. Here it is. Here's the inside. Here's make that closer. I am fucking this up so heavy, and this is my fourth take at this stupid video, and getting to this one pile, I keep fucking it up in some sort of way. But yeah, from another court, from another court tree. Jesus fucking Christ! Why do I keep saying that? I've said it multiple times in previous takes as well, and it's weird. I don't get it. I don't know why I keep doing that. My favorite song from like the bonus tracks is From Now On We're Enemies. I really love that one. Um, it's pretty good. And okay, this one's the Boys of Summer live DVD. Uh, I lost the slipcase to this, uh, to the to the DVD, and I do not know where it went. Um, here's the CD so you can see it easier. Or DVD. I have watched this so many fucking times. But yeah, we need a new Fall Out Boy live DVD. I really hope the So Much for Stardust thing comes to like CD and DVD and not just vinyl for the Black Friday thing. Here's Mania. Here's my baby, my precious baby. I swapped the cover. I just flipped the booklet around, as you can see. Um, here's the back of it. I just really fucked with this cover. What I don't fuck with, by the way, and I do want to point this out, considering this the last Fall Out Boy album in my collection, I do want to point this out. I do not fuck with Pete Wentz. I fucking hate Pete Wentz. I want to make that very clear. I do not support that man. I do not. I don't like him one bit. He also can't fucking play bass for shit. uh, which is really funny when you consider the fighting that was happening during the writing and recording of Folie Adu, where Patrick Stump was writing and recording really intricate bass lines because he knew Pete Wentz didn't know how to play the bass. uh, that was just really funny to me. So next up is My Chemical Romance, repping the My Chem shirt, of course. I have a shirt from every era. I don't have a Black Parade shirt. I don't have that anymore. I don't know where it went. Um, so I've got 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I took the inside booklet from this one and just swapped it out into this one because I was like, I like that as a cover. I think it looks really nice. I didn't say my favorite song off of this album. It's Bishop's Nice Trick and shit, I can't remember. Stay Frosty Royal Milk Tea. But yeah, anyways, here's 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. This was also one of the first several albums that I bought. in 2015, 2016. God, I've had these things for like a decade now. Here's the inside. Here's the inside of it. And also, this is this booklet being from here. I just really like that cover because it's that. It's that, but bigger. Yeah. 3 Cheers. I would have to say that my favorite song off of this album. You never know what you know what they do to guys like us in prison. There we go. And also thank you for the Venom. It's also one of my favorite songs. This album is really good, and I love it so much. I can't really give an answer to this one because it's literally just the 20th anniversary edition of 3 Cheers. So, here is The Black Parade. This was also one of my first CDs. I think I got this right after I got Blurry Face by 21 Pilots, or to be more accurate, took the Blurry Face CD out of my mom's car and listened to it obsessively, especially Goner. I'm extremely autistic about music because of 21 Pilots, and that makes me sad. But anyways, it makes me sad because I no longer really have much of a connection to that band anymore. Here is My Chemical Romance's The Black Parade. I really, really, really love this album. It is not my favorite of theirs. I wish I had a Bullet CD. That would be cool. That is like my top 2. But yeah, I have the back of the booklet as the cover because again, I like it more. And besides, this is basically the cover on the vinyl. But yeah, favorite song off of this. It's in between. This is How I Disappear, The Sharpest Lives, and Disenchanted. Or if we're going by the bonus tracks, I would have to say, probably Heaven Help Us or Kill All Your Friends. Here is Black Parade and slash Living with Ghosts. Here's this album. I got this one recently. It's a banger, of course. I've been listening to it for a decade now. I'm excited to see what they do for the 20th of this album. Of Welcome to the Black Parade, not Living with Ghosts. I would probably say my favorite song is. I really love the the song Emily on the Rough Mix. It's pretty good. I love that one. And All the Angels live demo, banger. Next up is The Black Parade is Dead. I need to get the Life on the Murder Scene live DVD and CD. I do need to get that one. Here's the back of this one. It's really cool, and I fuck with it. Here's the inside. Here's the live DVD. I think this one's really pretty, but this one's the live CD. Sorry. Here's the live DVD. This one, I really, really love the intricateness of it, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Sorry, opening a bunch of CDs, you're gonna get some dust in your nose. Wait. Not that kind of dust. My family watches these videos. Can't wait to get probably a random text being like, what does you mean? Here is Danger Days. Again, I just flipped the booklet and just flipped it because, again, I kind of like alternate covers of, I kind of like it when, like, artists do, like, back of the photo booklet art, because then you can just flip them if you think the artwork's cool and have that as the display. Here's the inside. God, that looks really ugly. I'm so sorry. This is one of my favorite albums. This is my favorite album. My favorite song on it is Party Poison, and also Planetary Go. Okay, we're getting to the last two in this pile, in this one pile, I've been recording for I don't know how long now. This video is gonna be kind of long. I'm just realizing. Oh no! Next up is Gerard Way, Hesitant Alien. I got this album in 2016 at Barnes & Noble. Here's the disc. It's the disc. My favorite song. God, it's so hard to pick. Again, I would say 00 Millions or Get the Gang Together is my favorite. Is a okay. I'm not trying to close the thing. There we go. It's always so difficult to put these things back into slip cases, into the cardboard cases. These are my least favorite kind of cases because they're so like flimsy. Like you can tell on this one. Okay, maybe you can't because of how washed out it's getting. Like it's showing wear and tear. It's starting to show wear and tear. Because again, I got this in 2016. Up next is not one I got in 2019. Frank Iero and the Future Violence Barriers. I haven't listened to this album since I think 2022 or 2023. Yeah, somehow this album wasn't lost in the 2023 whatever the fuck. I shut the inside, right? I think. Inside. Back cover art. There we go. I would probably say that my favorite song on this, I don't even remember. I need to listen to it again to figure it out, because my tastes have like changed majorly since 2019. Judging by the fact that I said that 21 Pilots is like a band I no longer have connection to. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without knocking everything over. Oh shit, I fucked this up massively. Okay. Next up is a large piece of my collection. I'm just going through these so I can remember what's coming up next. Okay. Okay, perfect. Starting out with Bring Me the Horizon, Post-Human, Next Gen. I'd say my favorite song is probably Kool-Aid. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. I fucks with it heavy. Yeah, the back. I love the back cover. Honestly, like look at that. It's so cool. Um, come on. There we go. Here's the CD. Like it looks like a video game disc, and I love that. Like a PS2 disc. It's also like so pretty too. Like look at that shit. Banger. Banger alert. Oh, also Limousine. That's also one of my favorite ones. Here's Poppy. I disagree. Uh, I you wanna know what's funny? Like I've been aware and watching was watching Poppy's content in like when she had like 5 videos out. um, and like when she released this, I was like, holy shit, this is insane. I love this album, by the way. Next up is Poppy Negative Spaces. And again, it's in my least favorite slipcase. Cardboard slipcase. Here's the CD. I last listened to this album last year. I'm recording this in March of 2026. I'm uploading this right after recording. So, I'd say my favorite song is probably Crystallized, but I'd have to listen to it again. Um, but yeah, I just looked at the inside cover art. Whoops. I didn't proof any of these whatsoever. Here is Take Off Your Pants and Jacket by Blink-182. This is one of my favorite albums by them. It's got like 3 of my favorite songs on it, but my favorite song off of it is easily track 7, Stay Together for the Kids. I really like that album, and no, I will not elaborate further. Next up, Nimrod, Green Day. I had like almost every Green Day album. I don't know what happened to them. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what happened. Please don't, because I don't know. This is one of my favorite albums. I really, really love Hitchin' a Ride and King for a Day. One of my favorite albums. It's so good. Next up is Warning by Green Day. This is my favorite album by them. I don't care what anyone else says. This is my favorite. Because it's so good. Sorry. I keep forgetting that everything is so shiny. I'd probably say that my favorite song on here is Church on Sunday and also Macy's Day Parade. Bangers. Next up, this is a CD that these 2 are CDs I got in a grab bag, a mystery CD grab bag. I haven't listened to this one yet. I've heard it described as emo, A Perfect Circle, and it's made by one of the guys from A Perfect Circle. I don't listen to them, so I don't know at all what that could mean. This is Ashes Divide. I have to actively like cover this entire image. because YouTube will destroy my channel if I'll show it. This is the album. I haven't listened to it yet. I got it a month ago. I was like, I'll listen to it. Next up is Pat Benatar. In the Heart of the Night. I couldn't remember the title. I got this in a fucking grab bag as well. This was insane to get. Like, I opened it and immediately this thing was on top and I was like, holy shit, I won immediately. $3 grab bag? Hell yeah. Only time I've won with one of those things. It's got Heartbreaker on it. Her first album, her debut. I do love this album. It's pretty good. Again, Heartbreaker. I know it's like the most well-known song of hers, but it is my favorite. Next up, we have the deluxe edition of the, I think this is the 20th anniversary. I don't know. This is the deluxe edition of Nirvana's Bleach. It's a pretty good album. I do like it. I really hate these kind of CD cases though, because everything tries to fucking escape at all times, constantly. Here's the CD with Bleach and the entire live album on it as well. I really like the CD art on it. It's pretty cool. You're gonna watch me struggle with this motherfucker. Here's the inside thing. My favorite song is probably Negative Creep. To be honest, it's probably one of my favorite ones. It's got the live album on it too. I had the Live in Reading CD. I don't know what happened to it. I specifically swapped it because I was tired of looking at the at the original cover art. Also, this ink stain is from. Also, I got this album for 69 cents at a thrift store a decade ago in 2016. This ink stain is from my siblings playing with a pen and breaking it open all over this CD, all over this CD case, and all over my pride flag. I had a fucking giant black ink stain on my pride flag because of it. And look, it's even on the back of it too. I'll never forgive you. Here's the insides. I do like this album. It's not my favorite of theirs. In Utero is my favorite. Oh god, it's really difficult to choose a song off of this that is my favorite because I like a lot of them. But I'd say my favorite is probably Drain You or Lounge Act. And also Territorial Pissings. That one's pretty good too. Next up is In Utero. Speaking of which, here's the inside. Here's the inside. Here's the outside. I really love this album. Serve the Servants is my favorite off of it. Next up, and this is the last album that I have of theirs. I need to get Incesticide and Live in Reading because I don't know what happened to those. I don't know what happened to my copy of Live in Reading. I genuinely don't. I swear I had it. I'm pretty sure. Never mind. Here's MTV Unplugged in New York, the Nirvana album, MTV Unplugged. I really fuck with this. It's pretty good. God, it's difficult to choose a favorite song on here, but I would probably say "Where Did You Sleep Last Night." That one's easy, honestly. "Where Did You Sleep Last Night?" That's already a banger song, and they did a banger cover of it. Next up is a CD that I got a couple weeks ago. Oh, fuck. Okay, the entire CD came out. Hold on. Let me fix it. Here's Garbage. It's Garbage's album. I got this for $1, as you can see. $1. I found this in the dollar bin. My local record store. Queer is my favorite song off the album. What a surprise! What a surprise! The lesbian chooses Queer as her favorite song. Color me shocked. Last up is this one. I think my mom gave me this. I'm not entirely sure how I came into it. I think my mom got me like a random like amount of CDs from the thrift store one day, like 3 or 4 CDs, and I kept only this one because the other ones were not my thing. She got me a Wham album though, and honestly I should have kept it, but also I don't really like Wham that much. I like George Michael, don't get me wrong. Anyways, my favorite song is Glycerin off of Bush, 16 Stone. Okay, that one's done. Okay. I'm gonna have to put all of these back. Here's another chunk. So, this chunk is mostly pop albums. I have the albums sorted kind of by genre and also in alphabetical order. Not alphabetical order. I have them all in year order. When it comes to each band, I have them from, like, as in Panic at the Disco's albums, I have each album in chronological order. There we go. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm dying over here. I can't pause either. It should stop recording or start again. And I don't want to stitch these things together. Where did I have? Okay, I have them on top. This is an album that I got along with the Nirvana album. I think I got both of these for a total of $2. For $1.69. I'm not kidding. It was crazy. The CD case was broken when I got it, by the way. I do want to make that clear. I do need to get an empty jewel case for it. But here is... I almost said Live in Denver. I wish I had that on CD. That would be cool. But they didn't even do that. They just did vinyl for the 20th. Ugh. It sucks. How dare they? Did I say... I did. This is one of my favorite Panic at the Disco albums. It's my second favorite. I would say that my favorite song on it is Time to Dance and Camisado. Also Nails for Breakfast, Taxer Snacks. That was pretty good. low-key, I need some water, but I can't pause right now because I don't know how to use OBS. Whoops. There's probably a way that I can pause, but I don't want to figure that out right now. I'm already so deep into recording. I've gotten through 2 stacks of CDs. Next up is Pretty Odd, my favorite album by Panic! At the Disco. It's my favorite so much, in fact, that I have this. This is... I didn't realize I was touching the CD. Whoops. This is my favorite album from them, okay? Behind the Sea is my favorite song. Behind the Sea and Northern Downpour, yes, I know. The next CD up is Live in Chicago, which was recorded in 2008. It's got the live... Oh, fucking god damn, what the hell? It just came apart in my hands. It just snapped off at the lightest touch. It's the stupid piece of plastic there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the 2 live DVDs that I have, the Fall Out Boy and Paramore one, into my DVD case because oh my god, this thing just snapped off. Okay, it needs to be replaced now. It's the Live in Chicago album. I can't believe that happened on camera. That is so annoying. Like, it didn't even like snap off. It's like sheared. Like, what the fuck? God damn it. Okay. Here's the live DVD. Here's the live CD. Ow, god fucking damn it. That was sharp. Oh yeah. You could take photos with this on there. Pretty Odd Tour. Yeah. Oh my god. This piece is like actively coming off. What the fuck? Damn. Okay. I'm gonna set these albums off to the side because clearly I need to replace those ones later. Next up is Panic! At the Disco's album Vices and Virtues, which is also... I only listened to Panic! At the Disco from a Fever You Can't Sweat Out to Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. After that, it becomes the Brendan Urie Circle Jerk Experience, and I don't really fuck with that very much. So, but yeah, here's this album. My favorite song in it is a bonus track, but I don't have the bonus track CD. My favorite song on the main album, though, is... It's difficult to choose, but I'd probably say The Calendar. For Nearly Witches, I prefer the demo to that. I just thought it was cooler. Next up, my friend got me this for my birthday a couple of years ago. The alternate cover of Clancy by 21 Pilots. Here's the inside. Are the discs the same in this one? Hold on. My favorite song... At the Risk of Feeling Dumb and Vignette. But yeah. Again, I do not like these like kind of slipcases. I really don't. I at least also this one is straight up just backwards. Like the CD case is instead of being over here, it's over here, and I don't exactly understand why they do that. It reminds me of Xbox One cases where they for some reason just swapped it to this side instead of this side for some weird reason. Oh yeah, it opens up. Uh, this is my favorite 21 Pilots album. My favorite song is Downstairs because it has the Korea demo in it, the finished Korea demo, which is fucking insane to have. But yeah, that's my favorite song. Although I don't really listen to them as much anymore. Next up is K-Pop Demon Hunters, the soundtrack. I took out the cover because it is also a poster, and I really like posters. My favorite song off of this, it's golden, isn't it? No, I actually have gotten really sick of that song. I really love Strategy by Twice already, and that is my favorite song on the album. But if we're going by a Huntrix song, I would say Takedown by Huntrix. I also really love the Twice version as well. Yes, I like K-pop. What a surprise! What a surprise! The emo girl likes K-pop too? I just realized what I did with my hands. I am so sorry. Next up is an album I got fairly recently and I meant to buy when it came out, but I just didn't. Is I keep wanting to say Ego Death. That's the wrong artist. That's not the correct artist. The Great Impersonator by Halsey. This is one of my favorite Halsey albums. I really wish I had Badlands, the anthology one, the anthology version that just recently came out. Several months ago, because finally on CD that I could actually get was my favorite song, Hurricane. I think, is it Hurricane that I'm thinking of? I don't think it is. It might be Gasoline. I don't know. I don't remember. I can't remember right now. My brain is off. This is one of my favorite albums. My favorite song is Lonely is the Muse. Also, the track 11, Darwinism. Low key, the piano in it slightly sounds like Heathens by 21 Pilots, and I get a jump scare every time I listen to it. I don't have greatest hits anymore. What the fuck? Waterparks, Intellectual Property. I swear I had their greatest hits album. It's my favorite album of theirs. Can you tell? I even got merch. I even got merch from it. It's my low-key my favorite album of theirs. If they said it's their greatest hits, it is actively their best album, actually. Like, that's really funny. I got this before the Target boycott started. I want to make that very clear. This is the Target special edition that came out when the album came out. My favorite song is easily End of the Waterfield. And the only reason I got the Target edition is alternate version, the extended version of End of the Waterfield. And the Why Can't I Liz Phair cover as well. I think it's Liz Phair, right? I might be completely wrong about that, actually. Next up is an album I got fairly recently. Chapel Roan. I love Chapel Roan so much. Just really wish this wasn't a slipcase. There we go. Now it's correct. I really do love this album. Did I show the back and inside? Yeah. My favorite song is probably Feminine Phenomenon, and also My Kink is Karma. I relate so heavily to My Kink is Karma. And if she's still out there stalking me, you know why. Next up is Bite Me by Renee Rapp. I bought this album right when it came out. I really like this album. The reason I used the back cover of it, of the CD booklet, is because I thought it looked better. I'd say my favorite song on this album, I don't know. Probably Mad. Or Leave Me Alone. I still have Leave Me Alone stuck in my head. This chunk is done. Before we continue on to the final chunk, my vinyl collection and my cassette collection. Where the fuck did my cassette go? Here it is. I bought this. It's it's Rhett and Link. There we go. It's Rhett and Link. It's a Rhett and Link cassette from their 80s versus modern video that they did on the Rhett and Link channel. The song You Are Here. I bought it because I was like, why not? So yeah, now I own a Rhett and Link cassette. It's very pretty too. Look at it. I need to listen to it more, but yeah. Next up is. Can you tell what my favorite album is? Why is it? What the hell is on it? What the fuck? Folly Ado. On vinyl. And then The Subway and The Giver 7-inch. For the RSD, the Record Store Day, Black Friday thing. I got this in December. No, I got this in January. Which I find really funny because it's like, wow, Record Store Day does not have like the same pull as it used to. I used to have way more vinyl, and I also don't know what the fuck happened to it. I had the, I don't know how, but they found me. Why is my phone turning on? My phone is updating. My phone just started updating out of nowhere. I didn't say it could do that. I don't even have automatic updates on. It just started updating out of nowhere. I don't get it. Anyways, I just need to balance this one because it's trying to fall. So give me a second. I wish I could cut this out, but I don't want to do any editing. Kind of lazy with that. Whoopsies. Okay. The final stack. I love music. I think music is really cool and awesome. I'm very autistic about music. I'm saying this because of the next two albums I'm about to show. I had the 1981 EP. I don't know what happened to it. The Brobex 20th anniversary of Happiest Nuclear Winter. They released it on CD, and I got it for Christmas. It's genuinely, this is one of my favorite Brobex albums. Violent Things, I wish I had that on CD, but it is genuinely the most difficult thing to get. But yeah, Happiest Nuclear Winter on CD. It finally arrived last month. Next up is I Don't Know How But They Found Me, Gloom Division. I love everything that Dallin Weekes has put out. Here's the CD of it. God, I hate how much my hands shake. It really sucks. Here is the album Brothers by the Black Keys. This is one of my favorite albums. There is slight detail to it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, actually. I'm genuinely trying to, like, see if you can see it at all. I don't think you can on camera, at least. It just looks like a black CD, but it has slight, like, it says the album name and the artist name and everything. Next up. Oh. When did I stop doing favorite songs? Whoops. Favorite song on Happiest Nuclear Winter by the Brobex. Better Than Me. Easy one. And Shoot the Sun. Banger. Everyone's a Jerk. Also a banger. Come On Vietnam. It's really hard to choose. Favorite song off this album? 6 Feet. 6 Feet. And also the sexiest song of all time. Speak of the Devil. Oh, my phone finished updating. Next up is the Black Keys, Let's Rock. This is one of my favorite albums by them. I don't have El Camino fuck. Okay, I can't speak anymore. Or Turn Blue. Those two albums between Brothers and Let's Rock. Here's the CD. I realized I didn't finish talking about this album. My favorite song on this one is Howling for You. It was the first song I ever found from them. From the Wii exclusive NHL Slapshot. That's how I found out about the Black Keys, is because of an NHL game on the Wii. My favorite off of this album? Fire Walk With Me is a banger. Go is a banger. Low High is a banger. Those are my favorites. Easily. Why aren't you closing now? This is why I hate these stupid slipcases, because they're so annoying to deal with. Why are you doing that? God, so annoying. Next up is Paramore, All We Know Is Falling. Banger album, by the way. I love Paramore. I really wish they released the 20th anniversary of this edition of this album, which includes the Summer Tick EP. God forbid I want the Summer Tick EP. It sounds like I'm saying Tick EP, and I don't like that. This is one of my favorite albums by them. All of their albums are my favorites. My favorite song is Conspiracy. Honestly, I love this album. Next up is Riot. That's right, Riot. It's a banger album. My favorite song is probably Let the Flames Begin and Crush, Crush, Crush. Those are bangers. Next up is The Final Riot by Paramore. The live DVD. This one's the Blu-ray, actually. I don't know where the Blu-ray case for it went, as you can tell, because it's in a random jewel case. Whoops. Put that on the wrong stack. Next up is Brand New Eyes by Paramore. Banger album. This is not only just Brand New Eyes. It's got Decode on it. I found a CD with Decode as the bonus track on the album. I found it at my local record store. I was so excited to find this. Decode is one of my favorite songs from them. But off like the main album, easily Ignorance. Easily it's Ignorance. Next up is Paramore, self-titled. This album is so good. I wish I had the deluxe edition. That one was... I am in love with it. Here it is. Sorry, hold on, Sorry, Jeremy Davis Jump Scare. This is one of my this is genuinely one of my favorite Paramore albums. I'm gonna say that about every one of their albums. Grow Up and Fast in My Car are my favorite songs off of this album. It's so good. As you can see, I flipped the CD booklet because I didn't want to see Jeremy Davis's stupid face. I don't like Jeremy Davis. He's a piece of shit. Next up is After Laughter. This is one of my favorite Paramore albums. It's so good. It's a banger. Easily my favorite song on this album. Oh, it's so hard to choose because all of them are so good. Idol Worship, Idol Worship. Everyone go listen to fucking Idol Worship right now! Do it! It's important. You need to do it. Please. Next up. This Is Why by Paramore. This is one of my favorite Paramore albums. It's so good, you don't understand. Big Man, Little Dignity, and Thick Skull. Peak. C'est Comme Ça. The News, Running Out of Time. Honestly, I could go on with every single track on this album. It's so good. It's so good. You don't get it. You don't understand. Next up is the only Hayley Williams album that I own for some reason. I just don't own her two other albums for some reason. I do not know why. You can see inside. This album is so good. My favorite song is Parachute, and also Ice in My OJ. True Believer. That one's really fucking good. Go listen to that one. Go listen to Idol Worship and True Believer. Please. Please. You right there. Right there. I'm pointing right at you. You watching this. Go listen to this album. It's really good. Ego Death. At a bachelorette party. It's so good. You don't get it. Okay, we're coming down to the last 4 albums. This one is Evanescence, the Fallen 20th Anniversary Edition. I love Evanescence, but it's hard to find anything that isn't just Fallen at record stores, which sucks. unfortunately, it is a slipcase thing. And annoyingly, instead of having a way of just pulling the other CD out here, the second CD is inside here like this, and that really bothers me because it's like the disc one. That's disc one. Why is it right there? Like the like it's going to snap. Um, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Next up is I can't read. Hold on. Spiritbox, the Fear of Fear EP. There we go. I can't remember things well. God, I just realized how far away I've been sitting. It's like, hey guys, hey, can you see this? Can you see this, you guys? Look at this. Here's the Fear of Fear EP. It's really good. I just realized I didn't say what my favorite song on Fallen was. My favorite song on Fallen is Haunted and Tourniquet. My favorite song on this is Jaded on the Spirit Box Fear of Fear EP. Next up is Motionless in White, Creatures. I love this album. I love Motionless in White. I'd probably say that my favorite song is Undead Ahead and Scissorhands, The Last Snow. Next up, and last but not least, is Motionless in White, Scoring the End of the World. This album's really good. I really like it. My favorite song is probably Slaughterhouse with Brian Garris. I fuck with it heavy. Sorry, that's literally become. I can't put it in there. I'm going to drop it. I was going to drop the albums. Okay, so that was all of it. Please leave any video suggestions in the comments below because I want to figure out what kind of content I'm gonna make. Because I don't know, and I need suggestions. I'm a very indecisive motherfucker. I still need to get a capture card. So I can, record myself playing video games instead of just streaming it to Twitch and then never saving the VOD for some reason. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I guarantee nobody got to the end of this video because it was so fucking long. I am so sorry. I did not mean for it to drag on like that. Anyways, bye. Bye. Oh my god, I'm saying goodbye now. It's the end of the video.